This is Goldstein already well clear of his opposition. Three of them swapping away over the second place. Top hole towards Forum, starting to come back into our side to make out the golden paint job of Paul Goldstein's car, living up to his name. Up there in second place, it is still Darren Butler. Third is the green and gold of number 77. That is Giles Derry. We come back towards us, looks like it's Thomas Gunther in fourth position. Already starting to space out just a little. There's a slipstream forming for fourth place though. Gunther coming under fire from the 168. Now that's Butler back in second place. It's Power second, Derry third. Yes, Butler's fallen back. There's too many green cars in there. It's hard to pick them out at a distance.
It is. You've got Amanda Anderson's green car up there as well. So there's green absolutely everywhere up there. It's you've got a fair bit of gold as well with Goldstein in the lead. Then you've got green and gold with Derry and Power. But yeah. We're finding Paul is certainly stretching them at the moment. You've not quite got that big gaggle at the front that we sometimes expect in Caterham racing.
Anderson got ahead of Bergbaum that time, through up into sixth. Simon Arnold and Peter Mott have made some progress up into the top 10 as well, but Goldstein already starting to check out at the front. That's Howard, the predominantly black car in that second place, under fire from Giles Derry. The number 77, green with a gold cage is what we've got to look for on that car. Everybody else starting to queue up behind them now. This is allowing Goldstein to get away. Gunther is in fourth place. Fifth, it's Andrew Bergbaum. That's the bright orange car. And he's got, I think that's Butler in behind him in the 168. Got a spinner. And who's that that's gone? Yes, that's Amanda Anderson facing the wrong way. A spinner, Hamilton. Very easy to do that there if you get a wheel onto the grass on the outside of that left flick. It's a bit tighter than it initially looks. And I think that's Amanda Anderson who's going to rejoin at the tail of the field over the grass.
As you see, Simon Nicholas has caught at the back of the field already. That didn't take him long. I suspect he's got the bit between his teeth after that penalty.
Yes, he'll be fired up and ready to try and make his way through. He qualified towards the back of the field anyway. It was about 4 places off the back. No, wrong again, it's Derry in second place this time. They're swapping places on the tomorrow over there. And the is going on down the Bentley Straight. So Giles Derry is in second place as they come through to complete their second lap. Over the line in third is Tom Power. Fourth is Tom Gunther, the silver car with the blue nose. And then Bergbaum and Butler battling it out behind. Then Simon Arnold, who slipped down the order towards the end of qualifying, the yellow car, but he's now back up into seventh position ahead of Mott, Vincent and Cooper. And it was Amanda Anderson who had that spin. Let's see how far behind she is. Yes, right at the tail of the field. She's coming over the line now.
Yeah, so the front of the field really is getting stretched a little bit. The group behind that, once you get to sixth, from there backwards is a bit more typical Caterham racing, but that front group is getting stretched by Paul Goldstein. Those guys aren't quite pulling too much because of the gaps that are forming a little bit, so they are doing a reasonable job actually staying with him. Certainly he's not pulling away at a second and a half a lap, which was the gap he had in qualifying.
Scrap for second, heading around Agostini out towards Hamilton. Still Derry second ahead of Power, then Gunther. Butler, Bergbaum, Arnold, and behind him is Peter Mott, the black and yellow car. But so they haven't really started to stack up behind one another as yet. It's a fairly well spaced out race, so like what we saw last year when they were doing the rattlesnake, as I call it, all the way down the Bentley Straight, swinging from one side to the other to frantically try and break the toe. It's a slightly more subdued race so far, and I'm sure things will liven up in the closing stages.
Yeah, we don't encourage things like the rattlesnake. It's, in fact, it's in our driving standards regulations that they're not allowed to do it. Certain other Caterham series do it rather more, but yeah, it's discouraged amongst our
close up here, but of course the harder they battle, the more tall Goldstein to be able to reach out. That's 7th race win of the season out of 8 races contested, who eventually missed the trip to Caterham due to a clashing event elsewhere. Over the line they go. Giles Derry has come through into 2nd place. Gunther's going to 3rd, so there might have been a slight mistake from Tom Power somewhere around that lap. He lost quite a bit of ground. Gunther up the inside, he does take that 3rd place as they go into Riches. Further back, 155 has gained a couple of places. Simon Martin, he's up into 10th position. Sean Crellin, the Isle of Man driver, coming through as well. 31 Paul Steed had an incident somewhere on that lap. He's dropped down to 21st place.
Yeah, Sean Crellin, I think this is his first ever race. So his brother normally races with the Caterham Factory Series, and Sean's guesting with us this weekend in his brother's car. So yeah, he's doing really well.
He certainly is. Yes, up into P12 now in the number 41 car as the lead pack heads out towards Agostini. Battle for 3rd place is the one to watch at the moment. The fight between Gunther, the championship leader, and Tom Power. He's certainly not holding back. He's certainly not thinking about conserving things, even though he's going to drive that car home again.
Sorry, I was just starting to question myself as to whether I had my microphone switched on then, as to whether you people out there could hear me, but I've been told that I'm all good. So
yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's good. Yes. Yeah, Tom Power, I think once he gets in the car on the track, he kind of forgets that he's got to pack his tent up, put it in the passenger footwell, and drive home. He doesn't. I don't think it makes a lot of difference to his mindset.
Well, a lot of club racers used to do that. It used to be the Slick 50 Super Road Salute Series. Over the line to complete lap number 4. We've got 11 minutes of this race to go. Giles Derry chasing in 2nd place. Then here comes Tom Power trying to fight back for 3rd place on the outside of Tom Gunther as they head towards the right-hander of Riches. Next in the order is Butler, then Bergbaum and Arnold. They head out of our side. Let's see who's going to come out ahead in the battle for 3rd place as they go into the Wilson's hairpin. First 2 go through clear. They're side by side for 3rd place. It looks to me like Gunther has held that 3rd in the silver car on the inside line. So it's a little bit tricky to see on our CCTV cameras because of the bright sunlight up there.
It is, and it's their Power and Gunther are not doing themselves any favours now. They're dropping back from Giles Derry because they're battling, going through corners side by side when really they ought to be trying to work together a little bit to catch up with Giles. But that doesn't seem to be on their minds at the moment.
A little bit of dust kicked up there coming out of Riches. Somebody's run wide further back in the pack. The lead gap is down to 1.149 seconds because Giles Derry just did the fastest lap of the race, 2 minutes 13.119, and he's trying to go after Paul Goldstein out in front. Gunther still 3rd, then Power, and you're correct because Darren Butler and Andrew Bergbaum are closing up here in 5th and 6th. It's the yellow car of Simon Arnold, and behind him Peter Mott in 196. Vincent and Cooper rounding on the top 10. Cooper having just got ahead of Simon Martin. Andrew Sagar's got ahead of Crellin as well for P12. A black and white flag being shown to Tom Power, number 70, as a warning for exceeding track limits. So if he does it again, he could risk a time penalty. Far side. Nelson on the right-hander forum. Now, holding that 3rd place. One win last year at Grand Tax had 2 3rd places other than that. This will be the 4th podium of the season. He's under fire here. Tom Power trying to slipstream as they head down towards the right-hander at Riches. He's got the inside line. He must surely take P3, and he does so. Nicely done, Tom.